From improved aircraft designs to changes in training protocols, the 1989 crash of United Flight 232 had an impact on many.
But it was the man captaining that flight, Al Haynes, that perhaps had the most significant impact on Siouxland. Tonight we remember Captain Haynes, who passed away yesterday in Seattle at age 87.
KCAU-9 reporter Jessica Watson spent the day talking with some of those closest to Al Haynes and shares their reflections. It's our top story tonight at 6. Jessica?
Captain Haynes was an honored and accomplished pilot long before that steamy July day in 1989. He and his crew saved countless lives, and many people I spoke to today say his legacy will live on long past his passing.
Respect the communities and the world had for that man is just unbelievable.
Gary Brown was the Woodbury County Emergency Manager when Flight 232 crashed on July 19, 1989. He says the way Captain Al Haynes turned tragedy to triumph is inspiring.
He took a very significant tragedy and he spent the rest of his life sharing that story, trying to help other communities and other responders and other businesses be well prepared to face a crisis themselves.
The events of July 19, 1989 brought people together, making the best of a terrible event.
And Haynes, when he got dismissed from the hospital, he came up to Briarcliff to visit some of the survivors and also some of the members of the family who had lost loved ones in the crash. He came up to visit with them. So that was my first opportunity to visit with Captain Haynes.
30 years ago, Warden served as marketing director at Briarcliff, the college serving as a respite for dozens of survivors until family arrived. It wasn't until months after the tragic crash that Larry Finley started to understand the wisdom of Captain Haynes.
Looked back at the seat, looked at me with a smile on his face, and he says, "Look at the seat, Larry. That explains why my head, my neck, and my back hurt so darn bad while I was waiting for you guys to get me out."
Today, Finley oversees the Mid-American Museum of Aviation and Transportation, home to many artifacts associated with the crash.
He always felt responsible to a certain extent. I think all of the crew members felt a certain responsibility because of the fact that they were responsible for those passengers on that aircraft.
In Sioux City, this is as close as I think we're ever going to have to a real live hero, was Captain Al Haynes, because what he was able to do that day was nothing short of a miracle.
Captain Haynes was actually also a huge fan of Little League. Field number 4 in Polinsky Park was actually named in his honor. He used to be an umpire and a game announcer. Reporting live in Sioux City, Jessica Watson, KCAU 9 News.